Welcome. We're glad to have you worship with us today. One of the things that I'm hoping Pride Sunday will give you an opportunity not only to celebrate Pride with us, but also to think about some of the things that have impacted us in this last year. There was over 500 pieces of legislation introduced throughout our country and on a federal level for anti-LGBTQIA people. A lot of them were trans-related bills. Now, they certainly didn't all pass, but we can see things ramping up that make it hard. So one of the things we asked someone to share this morning is a mom of one of our transgender families to share what it's like to be her as a mom. So we're going to have a story next for you to have an opportunity to listen to.
Hi, guys. My name is Kathy Jarvis, and I am the proud parent of 5 glorious young adult children. One of them happens to be transgender. So, supporting a transgender child, love is the foundation of being a parent. When we become parents, we have hopes and dreams of our children. We imagine who they might become, what paths they might follow, and what kind of life they might lead. But above all of those hopes and dreams, there is one thing that matters more: their happiness and well being. As parents, our responsibilities is not to create a child in our own image or force them into a role we have imagined. Our responsibility is to love them, support them, and help them become the best version of themselves. When a child tells you they are transgender, one of the most important things you can do is continue to stand beside them and support them, including supporting the medical care that allows them to live healthy and authentic lives. To be honest about my own feelings, there was a period of adjustment. It hurts a little to see such a significant change in someone you have loved and known for so many years. You have expectations and aspirations that you have carried for them since they were young. And suddenly, some of those expectations no longer apply. It can feel as though the future you imagined has disappeared. That recalibration takes time. But something remarkable happens when you see your child becoming happier, when you see them feeling comfortable in their own body and confident in who they are. The adjustment becomes much easier. It is much easier to let go of the old expectations when you can clearly see that your child is moving forward from a place of unhappiness and struggle toward a place of joy, confidence, and peace. What I eventually came to understand is that a person I raised, still the same person that they've always been. Their sense of humor is the same. Their kindness is the same. Their talents, interests, and values are the same. What has changed is that they're no longer burdened by the constant discomfort of feeling disconnected from their own identity. When a person finally feels at home in their own body, they no longer have to spend so much energy looking inward. They are free to focus outward. They can pursue their goals, develop relationships, contribute to their communities, and build a meaningful future. In many ways, I did not lose a child. I gained a happier, healthier version of the child I already loved. I will admit, I do not necessarily understand what it feels like to be gay, lesbian, or transgender. Those experiences I have never personally lived, but I have to come to realize that understanding every detail is not a prerequisite of acceptance. I understand that every human being is different. We are all born with unique personalities, talents, interests, and strengths and challenges. Some people are outgoing, Others are reserved. Some are athletic, and some are artistic. Some are left handed, most are not. Diversity, simply a part of being human. Actress and filmmaker Jodie Foster once compared being gay to being left handed. Some people are left handed, and most are not. Nobody knows exactly why. It's not the right or wrong, it's simply one of those many natural ways human beings can be. The world works best when people are free to be who they truly are rather than to being forced and to pretend to be someone they are not. Nature itself provides countless examples of diversity. Consider apples. If you plant a seed from from a gala apple, you will not get a gala apple tree. Instead, you will get completely unique tree. There is tremendous genetic variety hidden within every seed. In fact, every gala tree in the world is a clone descended from one single original tree that happened to produce fruit with a particular desirable flavor. The same is true with the red delicious, honeysuckle, pink lady, and many other varieties. Nature does not produce exact copies. Nature produces diversity. The same principle applies to humanity. Every child enters the world with a unique individual, as a unique individual. As parents, we do not get to decide every aspect of who they will become. We can guide them, teach them, and love them, but ultimately, they are their own person. Human diversity is not a flaw in nature, it is one of nature's greatest strengths. And so, after coming to understand my child and witnessing their happiness, my concern shifted. My attention turned from understanding to safety. I worry about the obstacles they face. Will they be able to travel safely as the person they are? Will they have access to medical care if they need it? Will they be protected from discrimination? Will they be allowed to marry the person they love? Will they be treated with dignity and respect in their workplace, their community, and their daily lives? These are questions that occupy my mind as a parent. Because once you accept your child for who they are, you begin to see the challenges that society places in their path. You begin to recognize that many of the struggles they face are not caused by being transgender. They are caused by the reactions of others. As a parent, that is difficult to watch. I find myself asking a simple question: why do many people feel they need to force my child to be someone they are not? My child is not asking anyone else to change who they are. My child is not taking anything away from anyone else. They simply want the freedom to live honestly, safely, and authentically. And ultimately, that is what every parent wants for their child: not perfection, not conformity, not the fulfillment of our own expectations. We want our children to be happy. We want them to be safe. We want them to be loved. And when we see them thriving, sorry, and when we see them thriving as their authentic selves, we realize that supporting them is not a sacrifice at all. It is simply another expression of a parent's love. And oh, Raffi, I love you so much. Thank you.
We're the light of all the world. We are a city on a hill. We're a candle on a stand proclaiming light. We will not hide our lamp beneath a bushel anymore. We will shine a ray of hope that's burning bright. We are a rainbow, sign of covenant and peace.
ask you to pray about what ways can you support our trans community and our LGBT community in the things coming up this next year, because being queer is cool.